4 big steps to attracting that Aries man or woman. Hey everyone, Andrew Morrison here, also known as Andrew the Astrologer. Welcome to my channel. If you are brand new to me and my channel, what I'm all about is I help men and women to really step and move into their individual power and their worth so they can elevate their wealth, careers, and relationships all completely through the power of astrology. So with that said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell and the like button below. It's the best way to stay on top and to be notified and updated when I do put out and post brand new videos and pieces of content here on my channel. Before I get into today's main content and video, I do have a few spots and spaces available if you are really needing an astrological chart reading and consultation. I'd love to sit down and work with you to provide more higher level guidance and help and support with all that. So the best way to schedule that is to send me an email, which is always posted down in the description down below. Also found below in the description down there is a link to my completely free private astrological Facebook community group, and again the link is found in the description down below. So let's just dive right into today's video now. Step number 1 is to do a little bit more shopping, whether at your local mall or online as well in today's digital age. So just a little astrology 101 in case you need a little refresher, a little friendly reminder. The zodiac sign of Aries is the first zodiac sign, and it's also, because of that, deeply connected and affiliated with the first house in astrology. So the first house energies, as well as the zodiac sign of Aries, it's all about the physical body, the physical constitution, health, wellness, being in shape, and being really healthy. So with that said, Aries men and women, they are very visual creatures, especially Aries men, but Aries men and women, yes, they are very visual, and they are very much into physical appearances, sexual attraction, sexual appeal. So if your main goal is to attract that Aries man or woman, you want to dress a little bit more sexy. And that's not to say that you have to completely change your whole style, but you just want to spice things up a little bit, make things a little bit more sexy. So if you are a man tuning in today's video, perhaps, buying more muscle t-shirts, muscle tank tops, just show off your muscles more. Aries women love muscles because, again, they're all about physical appearances and the physical body. Sex appeal. If you are a woman tuning in today's video and you want to get that Aries man, maybe just buy more, risque and sexy dresses and skirts, tank tops, etc., etc. But again, you do want to spice up your wardrobe if you don't already have a sexy outfits laying around. So that is step 1. It's all about adding more sexy clothing items to your style and really spicing things up a little bit more. Step number 2 is what I call the AA effect. And no, I'm not talking about Alcoholic Anonymous here. The AA effect is being more adventurous and being more action oriented. So everyone tuning in today's video, they're coming from different circumstances, different situations. So say, for example, you aren't actually dating this Aries man or woman, but you definitely want to reel them into your individual reality. So say, for example, on social media, if this Aries individual is already following you, perhaps go on certain adventures, going hiking, going to the gym, staying active, and take pictures of that. So obviously, this Aries man or woman that you are trying to ultimately attract into your life, hopefully they actually see these photos, and this will actually help them to recognize that you do have a very adventurous side to you. Because Aries, I'm not talking about gender here, but Aries is more of a masculine type of energy. Again, I'm not talking about gender. I'm just talking about masculine energies. So because of that, Aries are very competitive. They like to be very athletic. They like to be go-getters. They like to be physically active. And by actually displaying that out to the world on social media, or maybe you're already with this individual Aries person, you just want to incorporate more of a action-oriented and more of an adventurous sort of lifestyle, because again, Aries get really turned on by that, and they start to really lean in and become a lot more curious. This really sparks up their heart's desires, and this can help you to, again, reel in that Aries man or woman. So that is step number 2, the AA effect that I call it, being adventurous and action-oriented. Step number 3 is being more passionate. So Aries is one of the most passionate zodiac signs throughout the whole zodiac belt, that is. Just like I mentioned earlier in step 2, Aries they're very physically active, and Aries is also a fire sign. So because of that, there is a lot of intensity with this particular zodiac sign. And again, even if you haven't even really met or don't really know this Aries individual so much on a deeply personal level, you haven't really gone on a date yet with this person, you can still add in more passion into your life by adding into living more in alignment with like a purpose, and actually displaying to this Aries individual that you are living a life full of purpose and passion. So keep in mind, when I talk about passion and being more passionate, I'm not just talking about here on a romantic or sexual type of energy. I'm also just talking, very generally speaking, about being passionate of life and having more of a zest of life, and just being filled with a lot more energy and things of that nature, things of that sort. Now, step number 4 for today's video is you definitely want to start complimenting these Aries men and women if you haven't already done so already. So just to reiterate, as I mentioned earlier in today's video, Aries is all about the physical body. They're all about physical, health and wellness, being active, being athletic, going to the gym, taking care of the body, so on and so forth. And because of that, the Aries men and women, they definitely there's a definitely strong desire and need to be recognized and acknowledged almost at all times. And if you ignore an Aries, if you don't acknowledge their presence, they get really turned off almost immediately, because again, they are a fire sign. They need to keep the energy going and going and going, and so on and so forth. So just a few examples to help you out in today's video, so you have a deeper understanding of different ways to complement this particular Aries man or woman in your life, is perhaps just compliment them on their style, on their fashion, maybe their outfit for the day. Tell them if they've been going to the gym, tell them how you acknowledge that they are taking care of their body and they're starting to look really good. They're starting to look very much in shape. You don't have to overthink it. Just keep it very simple. Aries, really, at the end of the day, they are a simple zodiac sign, but you do want to make sure that you are acknowledging them, you are complimenting them, you do recognize their existence and their presence, because that is really important for them as a very strong, very fiery and masculine zodiac sign that is called Aries. So if you found today's video very helpful, don't forget to hit the like button so we expand our reach in the algorithm here on the YouTube platform. And again, if you are really needing to take things to a deeper level, I'd love to sit down and work with you with a private astrological consultation and reading, which you can schedule that by sending me an email, which is always found in the description down below.